Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to some of the world's biggest stars and some of my favourite people. We've got one for you today. Len Goodman, how are you?
Oh, lovely, thanks, Alex. Yeah, I feel what we call chipper. Yeah, lovely.
Do you know what? I was thinking about you the other day when I knew we were going to talk, and you are living the dream. I mean, how many people get to be an international star who are flown between LA and London to be on two of the most popular shows in the world? It's extraordinary, isn't it?
Well, you know, it's an amazing thing how things turn up, you know. And 10 years ago, there I was in my little dance school in Dartford, teaching beginners to dance and so on. And then suddenly along comes a show that, you know, no one knew whether it would be a success or whatever. That came along, and there you are. And 10 years later, I'm here chatting with you.
Happy birthday, by the way. What an amazing year. I mean, 7 couldn't be more appropriate, could it?
No, exactly. Yeah, it is. It's amazing. Yeah. Who'd have thought that Strictly would have lasted this long? I was convinced, you know, that I thought, well, I don't know if ballroom dancing's that popular and so on. But there you are. It really did capture the imagination of the public, both in Britain and in America.
Help me with your week then. So today we're talking, you're going to be doing the BBC show this weekend. Are you on in America at the minute, and will you be flying over there?
Yes. Yes, so I do Strictly on Saturday, and then Sunday morning I go to the airport and fly off to Los Angeles, and then it's their final coming up this week, so I do their show Monday and Tuesday, and then I fly home on Wednesday, get back on Thursday, and then I have Friday to do whatever I'm going to do. And then Saturday, off I go again. But as I say, next week is the final of the one in America, so it's over. So Sunday morning, I'll be able to just lie in and, come back to living the normal life.
When you're in the middle of the run of the two shows, is it exhausting? Because let's face it, travelling can be a pain. I presume you're turning left on the plane and you're not having to sit in cattle class.
No, it's paid for by the Americans, ABC. So, yeah, they look after us really well. So, you know, we can put our feet up and we can turn the seat into almost a bed. So, yeah, it's all good. It's the 8-hour time difference that really is the thing that screws you up a bit, but other than that, it's great. Who'd have thought old Len Goodman flying off to LA every week? It's just brilliant.
And you still seem to love it. What's amazing is that the Americans are no fool, and a lot of people go over there and try and make it, and then they're sent back quickly. You've lasted series after series. Do you think there is a different ethic in TV over there than there is here, or is it exactly the same?
Well, I don't really know. You know, my philosophy regarding Dancing with the Stars and Strictly is be honest and be yourself, and that's what I do. The main difference in America, sometimes they don't know what I'm talking about. You know, I've got get out there, give it a bit more welly. Willy? What a welly? What's, you know? And so, yeah, you get the odd word that they don't understand. But I don't know. The good thing over in America, you know, if you've got a British accent, they think you're intelligent. You know, well, I know for sure that I'm not, but that's, you know, it's just great, and it's amazing how many British people there are in either as producers or directors or whatever. It's amazing. It's full of Brits.
It's interesting as well, you mentioned there the fact that they like your accent, but if you don't mind me saying, Mr. Goodman, you are regarded as a nice bit of trouser. The ladies do seem to like you, don't they?
Well, you know, it's probably the saga age group that I'm.
What's that? Sex and Games for the Aged? What's that?
Oh, now don't start all that. No, they don't know me. They wouldn't want me round them for long if they got too up close and personal.
You've got a great charm, and what I love about you is your warmth. I think one of the reasons that you do so well, especially on Radio 2 when you fill in for Paul, is that you are so likeable. You can't be trained that. This must be who you really are. You can't act for this long, can you?
You know, I think if you try and be something different, people soon know about it. You know, and so I just try and be myself, and you know, take it or leave it, and I hope people take it.
And I have to put you across my knee and spank you with a scented bootlace, Len, because, of course, when you're live, anything can happen, and you got in bother this week with your dirty, stinking, rotten mouth. What happened?
To be honest with you, Alex, I don't think I swore at all. I'm convinced that I didn't swear. You know, who knows? So I have asked the BBC to get a sound man who can really sort of isolate words and things and see if I do. Because as far as I know, I didn't swear. But, of course, these things all get blown up. And if I did, I did. But as far as my gut feeling is, why would I swear? I just don't think I did. I think it got blown up because, the BBC, which I understand, would think, oh, I think he swore. You better cover yourself and make an apology. And then, of course, that makes it suddenly sound even worse. Yeah, no.
And is it just all part of that PR machine? Because let's face it, you're up against the X Factor and it's all good headlines. Nobody died, did they? And it got you all over the paper. So I suppose nobody loses, really. Or were you offended by being associated with it?
Well, yeah, I didn't. I didn't like the fact that they accused me of swearing. But listen, the bottom line is, who knows? I could have sworn, but. You usually swear when you do, like, bang your thumb with a hammer or something. I can understand if I'd done something like that, but I was being so positive, I don't know why I would swear. Anyway, it's water under the bridge. If I did, I did. But you know what? The thing that's got me so excited about Strictly Come Dancing, and because I've been on about it for so long with the band, I kept saying, you're so fantastic. Bring out a CD. Get a CD coming out. And after 10 years, as a celebration of it, Dave Arch, the band and the singers have now brought out a CD. And I think it's just fantastic. And I've been listening to it over and over. And it's got all the different ballroom and Latin dances on there. But not only that, if you're not a dancer, it's just a great CD to listen to. So I'm so happy that they brought out, at long last, a CD.
I think without that live band being as good as they are, the show would be nothing, because the dancing won't carry it. It is the rhythm of the songs and the live feel of the show that makes it so wonderful to watch. And as you say, that essence is brought to this new CD, 40 tracks, and it is a great sing-along CD as well. Everything from This Old House to I'm Still Standing, Elton John, of course, and Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. It's the eclectic mix of Strictly that I think makes it appealing to so many different people in so many age groups.
I couldn't agree more. And, you've got everything from salsas to waltzes and everything in between. And what's lovely is when Strictly finishes, and if I'm in Sainsbury's or somewhere, people come up there, I don't know what I'm going to watch now Strictly's over. So, now I can say, well, OK, you can't watch it, but you can certainly listen to it. And I think it's a great little Christmas present, and I'm so pleased that Dave Arch and the band have decided to bring out some music.
Yeah, and good for them, and it's very well made. It's the new CD. It's called Strictly Come Dancing by Dave Archer and the Strictly Band as well. 40 tracks, fabulous, in your stores from Monday. Of course, the show's reinvented itself this year. It's gone very well, hasn't it? Because the papers were looking for a story when it became two lady presenters, and there isn't one because they're very good.
They are very good. It was great with Tess and Claudia, and, sadly, Claudia's had to stop for a little while, to look after her daughter. And I think Zoe has come in and been marvellous as well. So I think that they've all done terrifically well.
How's Claudia's daughter doing? Is she okay? Have you heard anything?
As far as I know, she's on the mend. I haven't spoken to Claudia, but I ask every week at the BBC how's Claudia's daughter doing, and that was the last I heard, that she's recovering nicely. And absolutely the right move. Show business isn't as important as family, is it? You do what you do to take care of your family. Exactly. That is so true. Alex, you're a very wise man. I was a bit dubious when I first heard I was going to talk to you, but I've got to say you're coming over very well. I'll take that as a passive-aggressive compliment, yes. I think, Len. The thing about you, and it's interesting, you talk about ethics and show business and doing the right thing. I mean, you come across with great integrity and honour. Is this part of your upbringing and where you're from? Because you don't do rubbish. You don't go out there looking for headlines. You do what you do quietly. And, of course, being a dancer was never going to be that glamorous, because for the hour you spend on your stage in those sparkly outfits, you've got to put 15 hours in rehearsing beforehand,
haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, the other thing that I admire so much with the show is the professional dancers. You know, the way the standard that they can get people that have virtually never danced before. Some of them never danced before, and to get them to that standard in a few days, 4 days. Well, you've got to admire the pros, and of course you've got to admire the celebrities. I think they're brilliant. And this year, I think we've got the best crop ever. Because usually by now, I've got an idea. I think, well, so-and-so's going to win this, surely. But at the moment, I have not a clue who's going to win. I really haven't. So it's just fantastic. I thought the girls were good early on, but now some of those boys are really, really coming through as well. So it's an absolute fantastic series of Strictly.
I don't want to get too personal, Len, but you turned 70 this year. You look like you're 50. You still look fabulous. How's the old legs doing? Because when you're beating them for all those years doing those fabulous dances that you do, it can take its toll. Are you still as good as you were?
No. I had one of my knees sorted out with some... I don't know what they did, drilled some holes in one knee and they give it a good seeing to. And now I think I need the other knee doing it. To be honest. Yeah, well, I've danced for 50 years and there's a lot of bashing around. I'm surprised I'm still standing behind. I probably need a Zimmer frame next time you see me.
Oh, no, don't say that. But, I mean, it's true. You are athletes, and the pressure that you're putting on your legs and your bones and, of course, the muscles is extraordinary. It is a miracle you're still working when you think about it.
Well, the good thing with Strictly, I only have to sit there. So I just have to sit there and look intelligent. So, yeah, it's not too bad.
Well, I don't know about intelligent, but you look like you still enjoy it. Is every day thrilling when that theme tune starts and you go live?
As soon as that starts, the old bump-de-bump, bump, 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 I get a sort of a little tightening in my stomach, and out I go. And it's such a fabulous show. It's just a pleasure and a joy to be a part of it. There's nothing horrible about it, I don't think. So
I always like to do one stupid question per interview. I think I've done 16 so far in this one, but I want to ask you, is there any chance you'd ever walk away from it, or will you be there as long as they want you?
I'll stay on Strictly as long as they want, and as long as wind and limb allows me to. So as long as I can sort of, get up there and do the job, and the BBC are happy, I'll keep plugging along.
Very finally, we get to see a different side of you now with Who Do You Think You Are and those documentaries, the fabulous Titanic one you did recently. Is it great being you right now that you're able to do so many different jobs and be you and be paid to do it at the same time?
Alex, you've summed it all up. For me, what's great, it's lovely to be a part of Strictly, but also it's opened so many other doors and given me so many opportunities to do so many terrific jobs, and it's wonderful for me. I just finished that holiday programme taking celebrities on holidays to where they were when they were kids and things like that. It's just great. It really is.
I hope you know how much we love you. Len Goodman is the big star of Strictly Come Dancing and, of course, Dancing with the Stars. The new album's out now, Strictly Come Dancing by Dave Archer and, of course, the Strictly Band. Thank you so much for your time, Len. Great to talk to you.